So, what if I told you there's a repeatable, step-by-step formula for going viral on YouTube? A specific process one channel is supposedly using to get just astronomical results. Well, in this explainer, we're going to break that exact strategy down.
It all kicks off with this number, 15 crore rupees. That's over $1.5 million US, and that's not per year, that's per month. According to our source material, that's the estimated earning of a channel using this exact method. It's a jaw-dropping figure. So how on earth are they doing?
I mean, just look at these stats. This is completely staggering. This isn't some slow and steady grind. We're talking explosive growth. Billions of views, millions of subs, from just a handful of videos. And the core idea? It's all about repurposing old cartoon clips. But, and this is a big but, there's a very specific twist that makes it all work.
And that brings us to the core components of the whole thing. The source calls it a transformation strategy. The key word there is transformation. It's not about just copying. It's about adding a few specific ingredients to make something totally new.
And here they are, the 3 magic ingredients. First, you've got your base, ready-made cartoon clips from a very specific place. Second, you completely replace the original audio with a custom script that's read by an AI voice. And third, you sprinkle in the secret sauce, a layer of funny meme audio clips that just perfectly punctuate everything that's happening.
So, the big question is, where do you even start? Well, the first phase is all about gathering these raw materials. You need the cartoons, and you need the memes. So let's start with where to find the cartoons, because I promise you, it's not where you'd expect.
Right. This next part is presented as a real insider tip. It's a way to find a practically endless supply of content that most people would never even think to look for. And it all comes down to knowing one very specific key word and exactly where to type it.
And there it is. The secret isn't an English search term at all. It's this Chinese keyword. It basically translates to funny animation, and this is supposedly the key that unlocks a massive, untapped library of content. The reason it works so well is you're pulling from a content pool that's totally separate from, say, the American or Indian internet, so all the clips feel brand new to the audience.
So you've got the key, but where's the lock? Well, the source points everyone to this Chinese app called RedNote or Xiaohongshu. The instructions are simple. Install the app, paste in that keyword, and bam, you're hit with a huge feed of videos you can just download.
Now, let's move on to the second ingredient, the memes. This part's a lot more straightforward, thankfully. You can find ready-made compilations all over YouTube, and a lot of them even have download links for you. Or, if you want a bit more control, you can go to specific meme websites and just grab the individual audio clips you want.
Okay, so you've got your cartoon, you've got your meme sounds. Now we get to the really cool part, the production phase. This is where you use some super accessible AI tools to create a brand new audio track for your video. This is where the real transformation begins.
And you know what? This AI workflow is shockingly simple. First, you just watch the cartoon and write down what's happening. Easy enough? Then, you take that script, pop it into ChatGPT, and ask it to translate it into modern Hindi, which, by the way, probably targets a huge and super engaged audience. And finally, you take that translated text and feed it into an AI voice generator, like 11 Labs, to create the narration.
The source even gets so specific that it recommends a particular AI voice on 11 Labs. His name is Finn. You see, this level of detail is what makes it a formula. It takes all the guesswork out of the process for you.
And here's a really key detail for anyone curious about trying this. It can be done for free. The source points out that 11 Labs gives you 10,000 free credits every single month. That is more than enough to create the audio for dozens of these little videos without spending a dime.
All right, now for what might just be the most critical stage of this whole thing, the edit. This is what the source calls the value add. It's the step that really changes the content and, crucially, it's designed to help you avoid those pesky copyright claims. This is the step that separates this strategy from, simple theft.
I mean, this slide just lays it all out perfectly. You can see the transformation right here. You start with a basic clip, and you end up with something that is a completely different experience. The original audio is gone. You've got a new voiceover, memes popping off. The visuals themselves are totally altered with overlays and color changes. Every single part of it has been modified.
And the text overlays are very, very specific. The source insists you have to add a credit to respected odor line at the top, right along with your own channel name. And then down at the bottom, you have a permanent subscribe bar to keep reminding people to follow you.
And finally, the last few technical steps to really make the video look unique.
You're told to adjust the color grading, which really just means tweaking the colors, and maybe throw on some filters or effects. The whole goal is to make it look absolutely nothing like the original file. Then you just export it in the highest quality possible, and you are ready to upload.
So that's the formula. A fascinating, almost industrial process for making content. It takes existing stuff, mashes it up with new AI tools, and spits out something viral. But it leaves us with a really big question. In this age of AI, where's the line between a clever transformation and just a high-tech copy-paste job? It really makes you wonder what originality is even going to mean in the future.